Now we just completed our introduction to 4A. Now we're going to move to 4B, which 4B is under the heading of write expressions with variables. So I won't write that down right now, but when you go to Study Island, you'll see that as a heading of 4B. But what is it trying to get you to do? It's trying to develop the idea that you will think in terms of algebraic expressions. Because even though you're in sixth grade right now, but seventh and eighth will move you closer to algebra. So they're trying to get you started to thinking that way. So they have a set of questions. So I'm going to read the question and then we will talk through it. Which of the following expressions matches the statement above? And here's the statement. It says multiply 3 and 7, then subtract h. So what does it ask us to do first? It says multiply 3 and 7. Now you know that will be done like this, 3 times 7. Then subtract h. So you could leave 3 times 7 like this and take away h. You can do that. Or you can leave the parentheses out. 3 times 7 minus h. That will be the algebraic way to describe that sentence. Here's another one. Which of the following expressions represents this statement? 7 plus the quotient of 16 and some number. So this is what they're saying. 7 plus, so that's 7 plus, the quotient means division, because you know the word quotient means division. So the quotient of 16 and some number. So we'll call the number x since we don't know what it is. So 7 plus 16 over x. So the next one, let's see the next one. Multiply f and 5, so that's simple. Multiply f and 5, f times 5. Now you know by now that we usually, even though this is not incorrect, it's not the customary way of describing it, because we normally put the numbers first so that there's a coefficient of f, and f is not the coefficient of 5. But if we follow exactly like the statement written, we would say f, multiply f and 5, then add 8. That will be that statement, even though it's not perfectly correct. So the next one says multiply 4 and 7. So let's say we have problem 4 here. Multiply 4 and 7. Taking the order just the way it's, then divide by q. So we say divide by q. That's literally what they've said. But we could write this 4 times 7 divided by q. We could do it that way. But that's not one of the, this is not one of the possible choices. So we have to do it literally like it says. So next one. 2 times the sum of a number and 9. So 2 times the sum of some number, we'll call it n, and 9. It could be a and 9, b and 9, x and plus 9. Now the next one says divide G by 7. Divide G by 7. Then multiply by 6. You could have a parenthesis here and multiply by 6. So we could put the 6 in the front. 6, it could be over 1, and we could have 6G over 7. We could do it like that. All of those would be the same thing. Now let's see what else they're saying. Add y and 13. So let's say if this is problem 7. Add y and 13. That's what that looks like. Then divide by 5. We can say then divide by 5. We can say y plus 13 over 5. That's the same thing. So you have options of how you could do it. Let's say the next one, number 8. So we're just going through these, and when you get practice, you'll see some more. The square of a number. So let's say we have a number n squared. The square of a number minus 14. N squared, take away 14. That's what that says. Last one. Subtract m from 7. Subtract m from 7. Then add 6 plus 6. So you're going to get some practice on that before we actually start using them. But that's under the heading, write expressions with variables. That's B. Write expressions with variables. And as you know, a variable is only a letter, like F, G, G, N, G, H, N, M, Y. The variable only means that it could change. It's not a fixed amount. So N could be 1, N could be 3, M could be 29, G could be 50, Q could be 100. So variable means it changes. It's not fixed, it's not constant. It's not constant. What do I mean by constant? The number 5 is 5 all day. It can't be 6 because it's 5. But the letter could be 5, 4, 3, 100, 800. It could be a lot of different things. So a variable is not constant. It changes. So when you see letters, you know those will typically be variables because they have the capacity or the ability to change depending upon various circumstances. So that's 4B. So we'll go to 4C.